Do you have any skirts that look like this with that hard little piece of silicone in the middle with the skirt material wrapped around it? If you do, don't throw them away. These are really beneficial, especially this time of year. And it's one of my old school favorites that they don't really put on jigs anymore. Maybe a $5 chatterbait or something like that, but this is an awesome skirt material. Try these if you haven't. Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for hanging with me on this Wednesday. So this is the time of year when I'm spinnerbait fishing. I'm definitely imitating a school of shad. Now, spinnerbaits do that pretty well, but I think if you add one of these skirts, now this is a perfect skirt or a skirt with a silicone insert in there to where it's going to keep the skirt flared out. Same thing goes for my jig. This is the time of year where I'm using a heavier jig and I have something on there that is going to be kicking and moving. I want this to imitate a bluegill darting through an area. I don't want them to get a good look at it. This is the worst time of year to go fishing as far as fishing pressure and it being tough. So you need to trick them with something that they can't see real well, but they still can feel and know that it's there. So what will happen on a jig, if your skirt is touching your appendages, they won't kick and move. That will completely muzzle the action of the bait. What's good about this perfect skirt, or the skirt that kind of sits off the jig a little bit, it's not touching, it's not, but it's still a bulky, big presentation. It still does a really good job at imitating a bluegill. So here, boy. It's late summer, early fall time. They're not always eating shad. Now, you want to be around the shad, but sometimes bluegill and crayfish, if it's in their area, they will eat it. This is one of those skirts that I think is old school. I think most people look at it and go, they come on some junkier lures and things like that, but they're really handy this time of year. Now, earlier in the year, if you want your skirt to flare out, you want to imitate crawfish, it's a good option for that. And you can trim it up and really get it to pop. But when I have my bait fall into the bottom really fast, a lot of resistance there. That's going to usually pull the skirt close to the jig. This will still keep it out a little bit. And they're very durable. So I have some of these really old school ones where it's just kind of like the flat part of the skirt material wrapped around, but they're durable. They've been lasting for a long time, and you can fish them on a swim jig, flipping jig, spinnerbait, whatever you need your skirts for. But nice one. It's a great tool when you want some pop. You want that bait to really flare when maybe you're not moving it so fast, or maybe you are moving it fast. It's going to stay in that position. Try the perfect skirt. That's the only one I can find, but I'm sure there's some other companies that make them. And again, they come on the $5 chatterbait. So you may already have some in your box. Try them. Good luck to you, and I'll see you on the water.